What's up, everyone? Marc Lobliner, tigerfitness.com. Little change up there. Didn't start with the pec bounce, just went straight to the boom. Then I integrated the bounce. But I digress. Let's talk about the best diet for losing fat and retaining or gaining lean mass. A lot of controversy here. But there's studies that show that any diet works, okay? There's studies that show benefits to ketogenic diets. There's studies that show benefits to low carb, high fat, lower protein diets, a standard ketogenic diet. So when I say ketogenic, it was in terms of bodybuilders where they'll eat higher fat, higher protein, and lower carbs, whereas a standard ketogenic Atkins diet was actually more like 80% fat and 20% protein, right? We're talking about both of those. I've seen everything from high carb, low carb, mid carb, high protein, low protein. Here's the diet that is empirically, anecdotally, the best. And the reason I know it's the best, that even after hearing about keto, about high fat diets, about all this stuff, about carnivore diets, what is the one group of people, natural or enhanced, that are most reliant upon diet for their success in the sport, to get as lean as possible and keep as much muscle as possible? Bodybuilders. So if you look at the top bodybuilders, you look at their diets, there's a lot of chicken, there's a lot of beef, there's a lot of rice. Are you following me here? There's the answer. So if you look at bodybuilders, they normally have a high protein, moderate carb, low fat diet. And as they diet down, their protein stays high. It might even go higher. Their fat stays low. They don't raise it because that raises calories. They won't lose weight anymore. And the adjustments to their calories will be in the form of decreasing carbohydrate. So if they start at, let's say, 200 grams of protein, 200 grams of carbs, and 50 grams of fat, they'll go to 200 grams of protein, 160 grams of carbs, 50 grams of fat. Then they stay the same with protein and fat. Then it was carbs down to 80 grams. See what I'm saying? So the variable is carbohydrate, but fat is never high. Because bodybuilders, through just trial and error, understand that you're not going to look full and jacked. You're not going to look like that with a carnivore diet. You're not going to look like that with a ketogenic diet. You're going to look like that with a higher protein, moderate carb, low fat diet. It's what all the best bodybuilders do. Maybe there might be one or two that do keto or whatever, and you'll see some really lean, muscular guys who do carnivore and stuff. Well, not enough people have tried it. Oh, yes, we have. Every bodybuilder I've met, every single one, has tried ketogenic diets. Every single bodybuilder that I've met has tried a ketogenic diet. Every single bodybuilder who wins that I've met does not do a ketogenic diet. Every single bodybuilder trying to maximize their muscle mass and lose fat, whether in the OCB, whether in the WMBF or the IFBB, they are eating their damn carbohydrate. So we can look at all the data. We can be like the whole the whole caveman people, the paleo people who actually do eat carbs. We could be like the carnivore people or the keto people, and we can cherry pick all the data we want. Oh, my insulin. You know there's drugs that actually increase insulin that lead to fat loss used in diabetics. We can't argue insulin's everything, guys. Is it healthier? I don't know. Your LDL would like a word. But I don't give a shit. I'm not talking about health right now. Although being leaner and having more muscle generally leads, obviously up to a point, pro bodybuilders aren't the healthiest people, leads to better health outcomes. It just does. Not being fat leads to better health outcomes. But getting lean, having muscle, and losing fat, I'm telling you guys, bodybuilders are always ahead of the curve. But we knew that lowering carbs was the answer to lose weight because it decreased calories. And we knew that our fat was already so low, if we took it any lower, it would mess us up mentally, physically. Protein is what's going to keep your muscle. It's what's going to drive you. And it also, I believe protein, y'all might not have known this, but it has 3.2 calories per gram. We always say 4, but we round up. It's actually 3.2 calories per gram. So protein has the lowest calories per gram of any macronutrient. Carbs are 4, fat is about 9. So I digress. At the end of the day, you got to keep protein high, got to keep fat low, and carbs are the variable. So if you're looking at what bodybuilders really do, how they really eat to lose fat, it's not my carnivore, it's not my keto, it's not any of that shit. It's high protein, moderate carb, low fat. What do you think? Anyway, if you want protein powders, we got them. Go to tigerfitness.com. Tigerfitness.com. We got a restock of MTS Whey coming in the next 2 weeks, if not sooner. MTS Nutrition Immortal, all your multivitamin needs in one pack for less than $1 a day. We got everything. Guys, just go over there, show some love, show some support. Like this video, subscribe to this channel, comment down below. That helps the algorithm. And remember, that's not a game. You've got to hear this. This is crazy. Ambrosia Planta is now available for 1,200 doors nationwide.
Wait, is that the one that I use every day? Yes. That mixes the best, tastes the best, and has the best amino acid profile?
Yes, from something that was direct, that people just wanted so bad. We grew into Vitamin Shop, then into Hy-Vee, and now into every single Sprouts across the nation. Look at that, right at eye level, Madagascar vanilla, melted chocolate, and cinnamon roll. Tammy, which flavor would you like?
I would take the chocolate, please.
I knew you would. Enjoy. Available now at all Sprouts nationwide.